Today we're in the garage at the world headquarters at Dearborn, Michigan of the Ford Motor Company, and we're showcasing about 50 of the vehicles of the Ford Heritage fleet. There's about 175 in the Dearborn area. We have some special ones here today from Ford Performance, from Ford PR, Ford Design, and my own archives collection. The Ford Heritage Fleet is a collection of vehicles around the world. We have about 500 vehicles, 150 or so in England, a number in Germany, a number in Australia, but we had never had a fleet in the United States. So about a year ago, Jim Farley charged me to begin to develop and organize all of the different vehicles that were in the Michigan area to see what we had and how we could form a Ford Heritage Fleet in the United States. The PR fleet has the Mustang that was cut up and put on top of the Empire State Building in 2014 for the 50th anniversary of the Mustang. A really special car. And it's even more special that we kept it all these years. And then the product development fleet has some of the fantastic concepts over time, including a couple of signature Bronco ones, and my personal favorite, the Airstream, with its beautiful lines and re-envisioning what a minivan would look like. Additionally, we have two of my favorites that were donated to the archives. One is a 2000 Ranger EV. This is a battery electric vehicle that Ford built in the year 2000. Quite interesting. And then we have a 1938 ambulance. The really interesting one is the MA concept, because it was a new way of engineering and building cars. Essentially, you received a box that had a bunch of different parts, and you could build and assemble the car yourself. A totally new way of looking at concepts. It took me back to some of the crazy concepts that Ford had in the 50s as well.
More of the race inspiration on it, functional static arrow on it, and these cars are just wicked.
This is the first time all of these vehicles have been assembled and shown like that. We did an employee preview yesterday. We're doing a media preview today, and it will be available for our employees on Bring Your Kid to Work Day next month. So I'm so excited to be able to share these vehicles, because every one of these vehicles throughout this room here are here because somebody, a passionate Ford employee, worked to have it preserved, worked to have it saved, and now for the first time, we're able to gather them all together and present a single story of Ford's design leadership over 120 years.